Oh, dropped my deck. Hi, welcome to For Flow with Chloe, where I'm going to pull from the Unfolding Tarot, Unfolding Path Tarot again. We have the Hermit. A need for some internalization, and this card does represent Virgo. The Hermit takes themselves off on their little path of spiritual enlightenment to heal, to spiritually heal in their cave, cabin, dwelling on top of the hill or whatever it is, to find their inner light and heal. And again, we have that lunar eclipse coming up in Virgo, on the Virgo-Pisces axis. We've got a whole cluster of planets over in Pisces and just the moon on its own, like a hermit on the other side of the chart, asking us, we might be feeling quite exhausted and like we just don't want to think about anything logical and just be in our sort of escapism mode with all the planets in Pisces. But that Virgo moon is going to kind of force us to look at restructuring our lives, our daily patterns. And there is that need to keep showing up, keep going to work, keep, doing the daily grind. And so a lot more rest and rejuvenation and time to just recluse might be needed to help integrate this energy. We do, however, have the Four of Wands though. Ka-chung! We have the Neptune and Saturn over in Aries, fire sign, cardinal sign, kicks off the new zodiac wheel with this fiery energy and this portal energy of like new era, new timeline. This is what I want. This is who I am. This is what I stand for, and I'm going for it. So you might need a bit of this, recluse, to be able to then step into this going forward. Like a little reassessment of, what's still holding you back, what's still weighing you down with the Hermit card. What can't come forward into the new Aries era? Where have you been of service too much with very little gain? And where is that becoming a drain? It's quite a Pisces concept as well, that like self-sacrificing. Where have you gone overboard with the self-sacrificing and like not actually gained anything and just allowed it to drain you? Then we have the Sun, lovely positivity. So if we can go into this little hermit vibe, we've got good stuff surging us forward into the new beginning. And it's a big fat yes, spotlight energy, big like fire sign. It's like quite a Leo energy. The Sun is associated with the sign of Leo. And yeah, this like daring, flamboyant burst of vitality, The sunflowers, they grow big, strong and proud, and they're not a wallflower, are they? Flying his own flag is like, yeah, it's all about me and where I'm going into the future. And the Sun is going to be returning more and more so in the Northern Hemisphere, which is something to feel a little hopeful for. You know, the rhythm of the days is changing. The days will be getting longer, lighter and brighter, and we want our energy to match. And we have the Empress. Growth, mastery through her feminine divinity. You know, it's this unapologetic energy of knowing who you are and not shrinking for anyone. Like I was saying, like those sunflowers, they are not a wallflower. And this feminine energy is very much about often where you've not been allowed to individuate, where you've been, you know, I was talking about being too much of service to others and service to the cause of others, and, you know, being self-sacrificing. But this is like standing in your power and not moving and owning it. Having this quiet confidence that, and the Empress, she represents a wholeness. She represents the peak of abundance and creation. And she's sort of encompassed all of her qualities. She's not shrunk or squashed any of her qualities, and she's standing strong in it. And, you know, no one can badmouth her. She's non-reactive to negative energy because she's so strong in her self-confidence that it's a passive kind of it's a passive power. Gorgeous. And I'm going to take, it's like where all of her qualities are properly integrated. She knows exactly who she is. And she's not apologising, and she's not splaining, and she's not backing down. But she's not on the offensive. She's not on the attack. She's quietly confident. And that can be quite intimidating for people who are aggressors, because they have nowhere to go with it. Meditation for creativity from the Everyday Witch today. And this Empress, creativity, the Sun, vitality and creativity, you know, this joyful growth. This Hermit, quite a meditative energy, very meditative energy. And this fiery Four of Wands, again, creativity, burst of flamey creativity. So get your canvas out, get creating, but have a little time in your Hermit first in order to get yourself integrated like that Empress. And that's the reading. Thank you for watching Flow with Chloe. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And thank you to all your continuing viewers and your new subscribers.